Alright, people. Welcome. This is going to be the final episode. No matter what happens, I'm going to finish the game or die trying today. Because I think you've all been waiting long enough. And if I split this into parts, I am not sure I will be able to upload it consistently, as you've seen. So, we're just gonna finish it. We're gonna finish the mission. We're gonna finish all the missions, and we're gonna be done with it one way or another. Yeah. Let's start with spinning the wheel, because we need one person in architecture, at least. Then I'll lay down the, what the plan is. The plan is basically balls to the walls, but let's go for it. My apologies, it would seem that we already had Kima, so we're gonna spin a- we've already had Kima in the past. I thought I recognized her, so we're gonna spin again, and we're gonna get Tobias. Tobias, maybe. Yeah, Tobias, that's good. Let's do it. Okay, there we go. Tobias by name in use moment. No lore, but the preferred E.G.O is some thrusting weapon. So, I can definitely give you that. That's not a problem. We have so many thrusting weapons. We'll give you heaven. That should be fine. Now, the white midnight. Midnight of white isn't that hard, to be fair, but that's usually when I have more characters. When I have more nuggets to play with. Which I don't at the moment. So, I mean, that's not great. However, I think we'll be fine. Oops, I need to move people back to extraction. But yeah, the white midnight is basically just... They've got different ordeals now. There are different ordeals now, and some of them are a bit annoying. We're gonna be facing some fixers. And honestly, I'm sorry, Tobias. I know you just joined us, but if things go badly, I'm going to send you to the clock. Because I honestly think that we might just lose more people than one. We might lose more people than one if we even attempt to fight the Pale Fixer. So that's very likely that that's what's gonna happen. But let's go for it. Let's just go for it. So how this works now with the white is we're gonna be meeting 4 different fixers. We're gonna be meeting the red fixer, the white fixer, the black fixer, and the pale fixer. Now, the Pale Fixer only appears during the dusk, and is very powerful. So I'm thinking... I know you just got here twice, but we might need to make you a sacrifice to the backwards clock to avoid that. Unless... And I don't know if this actually works or not. But I'm pretty sure... Since it says he roams until he will teleport if he doesn't find an employee. So I'm thinking, do the rabbits count as employees? I don't know. I think we should try to trap him later. I know this is a bit from now, but we should try to trap him. And if it doesn't work, we use the backwards clock because we're gonna have to deal with all the other fixers at the same time as well. Now, how do the fixers work? Let me get into it. The red fixer is basically just DPS check. Not a DPS check, he just does a lot of DPS damage. The black fixer is the most annoying one and the most dangerous one, and the one we will have to look out for. Because the black fixer lets out abnormalities. And I'm thinking... I mean, I've had a lot of time to think about this. I'm thinking we only need to protect these 2 spots. Because Army in black can let out more abnormalities, and so can Primo and Black Swan, which is annoying. Blue Star just kills everything in the facility at this point. We don't have enough DPS to kill it quickly. I can deal with nothing there and censored. They're hard, but they are just kind of basic. They don't have any weird gimmicks or anything like that. I feel like these two spots are the most dangerous places for things to break out. So if I just focus on protecting these two spots, in case the Black Fixer shows up there, we should be fine, I think. Yeah, and all of these people will just need to not fight because I don't think they can survive. Oh yeah! That's actually great that we have Judgment Bird. That's actually amazing, now that I think about it, because those weapons are going to be a great help, because during the last time I managed to do day 49, so that's when you have to fight Binna again. Yeah, we have to fight her again, because this game hates me and everyone who plays it. I had Twilight, and you know, Justicia is basically Twilight, just a little weaker. And since I could solo it with one Twilight user, 2 Justicia users should be able to solo it, right? Surely. Oh right, everything can melt down now. I almost forgot that was a thing. Well, actually, I didn't almost forget, I did forget. I totally forgot that's how that works now. So yeah, let's gather everybody for the dawn. So we need a spread of damage up here. We can take all the red damage up here. Well, not all the red damage. Yeah, and you guys move here. Then white. White. This is all in case it's the Black Fixer. Like, that's our... We're assuming that it's gonna be. Is what we're doing. You can just have these two hanging out with each other. They're not gonna be able to do anything, and all of you, I don't trust to survive. You can start charging that some more, though. I don't trust all of these people to survive, so I'm just gonna place them in an elevator. Classic strategy. Has never gone wrong before. That's a lie. It has. Okay, that's all the bottom layers killed. I always want to keep a safety team as long as possible. It's always helpful to have around. And then everything else is just kind of they're passive enough that it doesn't matter if you don't reach them quickly. Like all the other fixers. For them, it's kind of not a problem if you just let them hang around for a bit. Who is it? It's the Black Fixer over there. Okay, that's fine. Don't think any of those should be a problem if they escape. No, it shouldn't. And that means we don't have to deal with the Black Fixer on the next one, because if one has already appeared, then you don't have to deal with it again. So that's great. Oh, well, it's more annoying if you go in there. But, I mean, even then, should be able to deal with the wolf. But I don't think he does it if there are people. I'm not 100 on that. Oh, Lunar, you don't need to be here. Neither do you. We're not gonna do anything for us. Yeah, I don't think he does it if we're here. No. Okay. Now we have to work with everything here, which is completely fine. Just give Roland that, actually. Roland is Always good to have roll and be defensive. That went as well as it could have. Which means nothing. Which is to say, nothing bad happened at all. So everything's hunky-dory. No, don't use that. Am I crazy? Okay. Now we move on to the next one. And that means we'll have a red and white fixer. And they can... I don't really need to position for those. They can kind of just hang out. That's completely fine. Actually, I'll probably still position. Better safe than sorry. I want your weapon. Actually, I want your armor. First of all. That's priority number 1. Meltdown. Who cares? We're fucking good. We're fucking clean. Not even a problem. Noon is coming up. Bringing with it the red and the white fixers. Indeed. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna place red damage here. White damage there. Do it like that, right? Red, you both are red, and then 1 black damage in each. And then just sick 'em on them. Sick 'em on them. Well, I should probably explain the reason I'm doing that is because they're fully immune to the damage type that they are. So, like, the red fixer is immune to red damage, the white fixer is immune to white damage, so I kind of have to split them up like this. But all of these are red, all of these are white. Or black, because, you know, that's just kind of, that will just kind of work. So, meaning that I can just send either team to deal with them. White fixer right there. Red fixer down there. Yeah, you can stay down there. I don't even care. Okay, great. Go kill him. Go kill him. Now, on death, the red fixer shoots a big fuck-ass laser, which is really annoying to deal with. But I think that's a good spot, because I don't think it's going to do anything. I don't think it's going to be able to hit anything. There it goes, countering. And the white fixer counters damage at certain HP thresholds. So you kind of just have to wait. The white fixer and the red fixer are very easy to deal with. It must be said. Like, there's very little challenge involved. That is probably gonna... Yeah, the laser is huge. I think it might hit them up here, so I'm gonna replace them. Oh, goodness gracious. That was almost bad. As for you... Could you turn around, please? Red shield. Actually, you know what? Just wait. There's no need to risk anything here. Ow. Kill him. Kill him. That's his laser beam, I think. That might do some damage. No, because he's slow as fuck. Countering? Yeah. Now, make him turn this way, please. Okay, laser time. Should be fine. Yeah. Great. Kill it, please. Great. And keep the... actually, let's split this up down the middle. Right there. Once again, to deal with the black fixer. Okay, great. Now keep working. Angela, keep working on this thing. I want it. I want it! We have enough. I think I want to go for the armor first. Because I think having the resistances is more important than having the damage. At least this early on. Because we'll definitely be able to get the damage in time for when we actually need it. And I do know how to deal with Gebura now. At least her weird-ass dash. Because people were so kind as to fill me in on a cheese strategy. Which I'm definitely going to use, because otherwise people will die. And I cannot afford to have people die. The fewer people manage to die until we get to day 49, the better. On day 49, I can't go completely crazy. Because we'll have a limited amount of people we can hire back. So we need to be left with enough people to fill out the thing. Because even if we win day 49, but if we don't have enough characters, then we still lose because we can't actually finish day 50. And that would suck. So I can't go crazy with it. Which is, you know, kind of the only strategy I have for day 49 is to just kind of go, I don't even care if people die anymore, just go for it. I can't do that. I can't do that anymore. Because we are doing it this episode. No matter what. I do not care. It's this episode or bust. This is the finale. I love this song. I love when it bangs in my head over and over and over again. That means we're gonna get probably an immediate midnight after the dusk now. Which is fine. Doesn't matter. Let's see what melts down. I knew it. I knew you would. And you. Oh, you're being fucky today, aren't you? Yeah. Dusk is coming up, so let's see if our strategy works, eh? And we always have the backwards clock to fall back on. Just in case. Just in case the rabbits don't work. Okay, where are they appearing? The black fixture being there is kind of annoying. Pale fixture being here is fine. Okay. Wait, can I only... No, that's the whole thing, yeah. A designation. Wait, you can put people in... You can put them in 2 spots? Are you fucking kidding me? Am I crazy? I've never read that. Okay. I think we don't need the energy to win. We just need to kill the midnight, to pass the midnight, so... And otherwise we can just grind the energy back afterwards. So I think let's do this because I don't want to deal with them escaping. Yeah. And let's hope this works. Let's hope it works. You're kind of trapped here now, though. It's fine, whatever. Will he teleport? This is the important question. He's fucking teleporting. You bitch. Where is he going? Oh wait, he just teleported back to where he was. Great. Hey, I'm not complaining. And they're dealing with the black fixer. Yeah, I think it's working. I think he registers them. I think. It seems like it is working. And they're dealing a decent damage to him, as well as the black fixer. Oh my god, it actually worked. That's insane. Are they gonna deal with the red fixer too? Because don't mind if you do. Oh, I kind of forgot about that though. Yikes! Yeah, I kind of forgot that he does that. Okay. Can we get over there in time? Rabbits out. I believe. We can ignore that one. I believe. They might not be able to make it in time. I don't think they will. Well, that's gonna be annoying. They still fight each other? Question mark? Yeah, they're not making it. Yikes. We can stop Censored from escaping. At least. No. Okay. Okay. This is a bit of a problem. At least they're dealing with the fixers. What do you actually do? Yeah, you're just gonna play. It's fine. That's not great. At least they can fight each other. Nothing there will probably take care of Censored. I should have thought about that, to be fair. That was on me. Oh, look at that. She's in there. With the rest of them. Go up there, please. I think they survive, but... yeah. Okay. And we got Abnormality Fight Club, at least. A little bit. And now they can deal with the White Fixer. This is great. The rabbits kind of cleaned up everything except for these fuckers. I'm gonna need Roland down here. Once they're done. I'm glad they fight each other, because that does save me some trouble. They are stupid. They do not stop attacking. Hello? Yeah, they're fighting down there. This is fine. I just adore how much health the rabbits have. They just do not give a fuck. Did you finish before Censored is done down here, though? We got 2 rabbits left. They can handle it. It's a good thing Yanta apparently does not count towards Little Red. Okay. Nothing there is out. This is gonna be something. Okay, White Fixer's dead. Roland. Go deal with it. You guys keep moving. It's going up. This should be fine. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck! I didn't think about that. Ugh. God damn it. Okay. Then we're gonna need white damage in here then. And the Roland will just have to be a distraction. That's annoying. Actually, it might be good to have both of them so they can kind of tag out. In case there's any need for that. Was not expecting to have to deal with this. But I must admit. But it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's all good when you think about it. We're gonna need these people too. I don't think Roland really can die. Maybe to that. But that's why they can tag out. Help! I think it should be fine. Okay. Wait, the white fixer is still alive? What the fuck? Go kill it. Literally had 1 HP left. That is so funny. So this is working. I don't know if I want to bring in the close range people just yet. Just in case that will mess up the targeting. Like I said, we can deal with these Hypnos. They're not facility endangering. Yeah, with Roland acting as a tank, basically, and this is fine. We can just spam bullets. I kind of don't even want to move him, like just in case it messes up the targeting. Because this is so perfect right now. Yeah, because he can tank that. He's fine. Let me just heal him a bit. Yeah. Stupid. Okay. Great. Now for the claw. So the claw should be simple. The claw should be relatively simple because the thing is, during certain moves, you can kind of just hit him and he kind of just cripples and dies because he's stupid and an idiot. But what you have to be careful with, because this happened to me the first time and I will never forget it for as long as I live. If you get him under 25% HP, then he will do a attack that cannot be stopped and that deals massive amounts of damage. So what you kind of want to do is you want to wait for him to use one of his other moves and then just kind of hit him really hard so that you get through that phase before he's able to do that. I don't know if our DPS is strong enough for that, though, which makes it a little scary. Which makes it a little horrifying. And I am pretty sure you can't dodge it, like with Gebura, once he actually does that. I think it's too fast to be dodged. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. But I think we'll just have to try it. And if it doesn't work, well, you can't do backwards lock anymore, so there's not even a point that you're standing there, because the midnight cannot be dealt with through time shenanigans. Where is he? Where is blood? He's over here. Okay. Let's see if he does this stupid move where he dashes across the entire facility. If he does, then that's good, because he'll end up where we are. I think he's doing it. Yes, he is. Right. Come down here, why don't you? He does not want to. Okay. We are dealing enough damage to stagger him. We want to be around the I think. I'm not sure exactly where 25% is, but I think it's around there. feel like we can probably do a little more, potentially. Like, right there. Okay, he's doing Serum Blue now. Please. Is our DPS strong enough? It is, because we are goated. We are the goated. We are so goated. Okay! Great, okay, well, you do need the energy. That's fine, I do not care. Everyone can go back home now, because we did it. We done did it. We beat the first day. We beat the first day. But now we know how to deal with everything. I guess. The problem is I can't as easily deal with dusks if they come early. Because taking the rabbits on them and then having a midnight immediately. I don't want to have to deal with the midnight every single time, especially not when other things are happening. That would just be annoying. But yeah, let me just finish up this day, and then we'll move on for now. We might be able to get Justitia. I think I'm going to focus on that. So then we'll have 2 people with Justitia, and that's going to be great. Come on. There we go. 4 promoted. Great. Some stuff went up. That took a while. But we survived the first trumpet event, which is more than I was expecting. Alright, let's see what we can get. Fairy's Care. None of these matter to me. This is completely fine. Let me pull up. Two, okay, this is a forest full of hearts. You think I care? And then... the world is more than simply warmth and light. There was no such beast in the forest. Okay, well... I'd rather not. To be fair. Bald is awesome! Oh my god, please. Aww. Oh well, okay. I really wanted Bald is awesome. This is fine. So you've decided to move forward, I see. Your body and mind are still incomplete, and yet you limp forward. I must wonder where that confidence of yours comes from. Anyway, you must have some questions, no? One such question may be, who is this old man? He with such a familiar voice and face. You cannot face yourself. Think of me as a mirror of you. A shattered mirror, to be precise. Scattered to several shards. This old man is one of the pieces of that mirror. The name is Abel. Filled with rage and obstinacy, waiting to be miserably forgotten, as you can see. Obstinacy. I, just like you, decided to proceed, but nothing changed, to my surprise. I had trouble sleeping, and the rare nights in which I could sleep were riddled with nightmares. We were the first human to find a way to access the well of humanity. It has existed since the beginning of time, but now it lies forgotten and denied. Today, there are only few who can feel it. Just a handful of people, only faintly sensing its presence. But Carmen was completely sure of its existence, and tried to persuade us of it. If its existence were proven, that would mean we would be able to reach the well. She believed that the cure to the world's disease was related to this well. The research we conducted, taken from where Carmen had left us, was successful. E.G.O! Yay! We found a method to siphon from the primordial sea which had every possibility of humanity. past, present, and future. If everyone had a bucket of their own, they would be able to draw their own water from their individual well. It's fascinating. We even had arrogant thoughts in secret. We thought we could rekindle the long-forgotten flame and the water of life. However, the path we walked was not different from that of Prometheus. What have we accomplished after all of this? We lost much more than we gained, did we not? You haven't witnessed it. The way our old friend Benjamin met his demise. He was one of the few who could tolerate your ill-temperedness. Yet you did not care to witness his final moments. Fortunately, we have a recording of it, as with every little thing that has happened in this facility. Would you give it a listen? The third and final truth. Well, it is something you must learn. I understand that the truth hurts. It's hard for me as well. It feels like building up a sandcastle for years, only to kick it over once it's done. Doing something like that is beyond agony, to deny the efforts of the past. But I want to make things right, no matter the cost. The final truth is that you are about to begin the repetition of this infinite cycle, with your memories reset, oblivious to everything that has transpired. Leave with me before you can no longer undo what you've set in motion. That's what you wanted to say. I'm sorry that we have to meet again like this. It did not take me very long to find out where you were hiding. I thought I should have given you some time to say goodbye, since this will be the last chance you have to say such a thing to the one you look up to. Angela. I feel as though I become the tragic damsel in distress of a play whenever you speak my name. It may sound like an excuse, but please know this. I am not doing this out of personal feelings or malice. My every action is set by his first order. The absolute order that dictates us not to deviate from the script. Are you really okay with going through with this? I know you well, and not just because I am one of the people who created you. I know you're different from other machines. There is another fact I knew from the start. That you're too valuable to be hiding in such a shabby corner like this. Our conversation is being recorded, and furthermore, I have no obligation whatsoever to answer your questions. Don't be afraid, Benjamin. Everyone you've missed and longed to see again is waiting for you. You shall be with them forever. Because you are the last actor, the one who will lead this play to its finale. Bitter, no? Benjamin hit her quite a long time ago. When the TT2 protocol activated, a brief moment became an eternity and overwhelmed him. I assume he tried to run away with me, with us. However, as you already know, he failed. Perhaps you feel no guilt for him, or you gave him another life? Think whatever you wish. Find solace in your mind, or else you will not endure this place. The brain is one of the vital organs of the human body. Tens of billions of neurons stretch like the branches of trees and form a great forest. This forest, as long as the original exists, can be replanted. Those who perished were awoken in metal bodies. It was your plan, yet you couldn't do it alone. However, I have already seen the world ahead of you, the time you have yet to see. Nothing changes. Benjamin, your friends, the employees, their sacrifices were pointless. You've seen how they met their end. You realized how innocent, talented souls of young persons were trapped into machines by your hands, haven't you? We have failed them. The world has forgotten us. Who will pay for their sacrifices? Do you know what we've forgotten? I wasn't perfect, manager. I was always biting off more than I could chew. I wasn't being realistic. At the same time, this is such a sad place. So I refused to think that I couldn't do something. But you saw me. You saw how this obsession and pressure to blindly move forward eventually ate away at me. In the end, what was important was for me to stand with my own two legs, to be aware of where I am and where I should go next. Then it naturally rises up.
The will inside me.
The will to stand up straight. Germination of the seed of light. Even if you stand upright, around you is nothing but despair. You may act noble, but you are sailing through the Dead Sea inside you. Emotional thoughts only depressed us. It didn't help us in the slightest. We needed to become more rational, more cold-hearted. The rationality built upon falsehood crumbled me. You and all of us. We have walked too far to tell such melancholic stories. We thought relying on emotion wouldn't help a thing. However, it became clear that to accept sadness was just as important. The false rationality we held and clung to only made our hearts rot. It is hard to accept at first. You'll feel like you'd crumble in. But it'll get better. I'm sure of it. The rationality to maintain discretion. Germination of the seed of light! It is too late to settle down our hearts, I'm afraid. Your mind is already empty, and has lost any purpose to move forward. I can hear the murmurs of those I've lost in my ears whenever I shut my eyes. They batter me with the question, do you really think you will become a better man? I couldn't say anything to refute what they were saying. Do you think you'll be any different?
You see, manager, you shouldn't look towards the past at times like this. I know my wrongdoings can't be forgiven no matter what I do. I guess that's why I was so ahead of myself. But from now on, I won't be. I will become a better person if I continue. Let's live with such a hope in mind, shall we?
The hope to be a better person. Germination of the seed of light. But what good does all this do you? How many times must I say this? You have nothing left. No matter how much you tried to control your emotions and calm your mind, you've already been losing your reason to live ever since Carmen left us. Why are you so obsessed with a life that has no more meaning? Look at me. Look at look at me. Look at how I am continuing this pointless life, awaiting death.
If you ask me for a reason to keep on living this life full of pain, I have to say I don't have a good answer yet. You woke me up, but I guess it's my job to take care of whatever comes to me next. I chose to be a bit more fearless. It took me a lot of courage to do so. To continue onward with my life, in spite of everything. Just live your life for once, man. Hell, even I made it this far. What makes you think you can't?
The fearlessness to keep on living. Germination of the seed of light! We've been deliberating for a long time. None of the paths we had thought to be the right answer were correct. How can I not let you pass when your answer... How can I not let you pass when you answer our doubts with such confidence and clarity? You nameless one. To be nameless is a great blessing. A name is a stigma, a constant reminder that one walks the wrong path. The door you will face after leaving this office can be named a trial. It may also be referred to as an ordeal or an agony. You appear to possess the strength and will to overcome such adversity, however. That strength to choose a different path, a different future, a different answer. I shall witness your strength. I hope you can finally prove yourself to this doubtful old man. You know it.
Can't you hear my voice anymore? Can't you hear my voice anymore? Please answer me.
No. Alright. We will not hire any new people. We'll just go for it. Fatigue and waiting. Here we go. Now this one can be kinda annoying. Must complete Clifoth Meltdown level 6, so we don't have to get that far. I think we'll be able to do it. But first of all, we have E.G.O gear to hand out. We got some Justitia in the house, finally. Tobias could get an upgrade, though. Okay. Let's do it. So, how these next few core suppressions are going to work is that they basically mix the core suppressions from the other Sephira into one. So this first one is going to be all this... everything from the first one. The first level, and then the second one is going to be everything from the second level, and then the third level. So, Odd is going to be the most annoying part here. Everything else will kind of be okay. It's Malkuth changing the stuff. The UI will get blurred, but that's fine. And then every stat will be reduced by -50, which is incredibly damaging. It must be said. But I think we'll be okay. So let's go for it. We got the thing and the thing. We're not going to interact with any of them. We're going to have you once again wind up the backwards clock just in case. And while you do that, we're going to have you check what's what. So let me write this down in a notebook. Instinct. Did I don't know what I pressed. I accidentally pressed something. I'll have to try again. Okay. Let's try that again. I think that was probably instinct, but I didn't see what I clicked, so I'll just do it again. It's fine. Instinct. At least we got the cool music again. We had no idea where we were to go sailing the ocean without a map. Yeah, that was that. Insight is insight, right? We want to get the energy level as quickly as we can, so that we don't have to worry about that. Attachment is... Attachment? Means only instinct and repression are swapped. It's easy enough to remember. Yeah, it's every other, so it's gonna be this for the next meltdown as well, and then it's gonna change. So right now, we don't have to think about it too much anymore. Just go attachment is attachment, so we're completely fine. And repression is instinct. And we kind of want to work on strong abnormalities, so we just get it quickly as we can. Then at a certain point, you won't be able to cancel anymore when you send someone to do work. Which is just mean, in my opinion. That's just mean. But I guess it makes sense. I guess it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be challenging. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. We're gonna do the same strategy with the white ordeals as last time. I think it works. Protect this area and protect this area. Everything else doesn't really matter. We saw that we could deal with this. I think even if we're lower level, we should be able to deal with it. Because I think... well, now it will have to be Joshua who tanks it. And that means we want to give... We're going to give Joshua... Heart of Aspiration. If all goes well, this day should not be very difficult. And also shouldn't take too long. Don't quote me on that, though. Ooh, I kind of forgot about that. Whatever, it's fine. Weren't any huge mistakes. How did... Yeah. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do work. Immediately forgets that the work is randomized. Luckily it was only one though, that actually, where it actually mattered. Still pause. Okay, this is completely fine. Move you guys, preferably. Then you guys can head over there. As well as Roland. Yeah. And now everything will be blurred out. Even if they don't make it, it doesn't really matter. Maybe you can keep them occupied for a little bit. Ugh, yikes. That's a lot of damage. Lowering the Clipot counters. Yeah. Hey, that's fine. This is the only place where it doesn't... Not the only place where it doesn't matter, but it's one of the places where it absolutely doesn't matter. We can kill that thing in 5 seconds. And now... And we are now on Meltdown level 3. Let's check the works. Instinct. What happens next Meltdown level? Meltdown level 4, that's when the stats go down, yeah. So that's gonna be a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. But completely fine, right? We just have to be a little bit more careful. Yes, indeed. Okay. And now we are... Yes, everything is down. Which is gonna make working a lot harder. And I'll have to be more careful. No! This is good. This is good. We might be able to skip the dawn. The noon, I mean. I always mess it up, whatever. You know what I mean. So, your HP is down now by 50, which means it's gonna be harder, but you should be able to survive at least a few. Though, you have conditionals on you, and I don't know what they're actually at, though I actually don't want to do that. I think this is when we start working with wobs. We can work with army, though. Army is always easy. That should still be the same. Army doesn't have any conditionals. We just... The wolf escaped. Yikes. Okay, hold on. That wasn't in my predictions. I guess there's probably some weird conditional that happened because Oh, I didn't check the Clypoth counter. I let the Clypoth run out. I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. It's fine. The wolf is manageable. Even though I still don't really know how he works. I feel like he just moves around however he wants sometimes. Where is he going? Oh, that's not great, though. That's fine. It's fine. I think it's if he howls, right? Yeah. I guess she doesn't care. Never mind. She don't give a fuck. Damn, didn't know she was chill like that. I hate how much the wolf moves around. It's so annoying.
The Forsaken murderer has escaped.
Aurora, get out of there. I hate how selecting works in this game. God damn. Just kill him already. That means Little Red also broke out though. God damn it. This is a mess. Okay. I think they're fine. Yeah, okay. Phew, okay. Well, that settled all that, at least. That was a bit of a mess, but we're good now. I won't forget that again. I promise. But don't take my word for it. And now it's gonna swap again next meltdown, so I'm gonna have to check quickly. So I can actually go into some stuff. I'm gonna have to have a few people ready. And the levels, I don't think the levels go down more than that. And then Clypoth, meltdown 5, no healing allowed. Also known as no fun allowed. Shut up! Fucking punishing bird, you piece of shit. Are you ever quiet? Like, oh my gosh. Dude. Chill out. Yeah, conditionals, don't want to deal with that. Also conditionals, don't want to deal with that either. I can't believe that Freishoots was our first he abnormality. That's crazy. We don't even have that many. Roland can go in there. And then, yeah, we might be able to skip the noon. Potentially. Even if we don't have to, we're not gonna have to deal with the Black Fixer, so it's less of an issue. We can maybe even just ignore them. Ooh, Jesus. Are you okay? I missed. I missed again. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, right, you can't heal. I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Red damage, white damage. Plus black and pale. And then the safe room up here. If the red fixer is there, it's better to deal with them one by one, if we can. So we don't have to split our attention. As long as the red fixer is just roaming around, we should be fine. We should be okay. Not if he comes this way, though. And we have the backwards clock on standby. Just in case. Okay, we're fine. The red fixer is still just moseying about. Everything's okay. Indeed. Okay, where's the red fixer? He's all the way up there. He doesn't even know where he's going. We're good. Okay, that worked out. You guys stay out of it now. Where is the red fixer? He's your guys' job. And once we do this, we'll definitely get enough energy. Not that many of you, I just realized. Or you're all just walking extremely similarly in speed. I would like to be near an elevator, if possible. Nah, I think it's fine though. Just give them red shields. They'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna rely on red shields here, I think. That somehow didn't give enough. Ooh. Okay, they lived. Good. I think we're like just short of it. I don't know how much energy we need, but I'm just gonna play it safe. It's a good thing I didn't gun for it then, because I think we had a lot more than I was expecting. Or are we just not on level 6 yet and I've just miscounted everything? That is also distinctly possible, but I don't think so. Well, either way, it's gonna end then. Pretty soon. I don't think it's filling out anymore. So, that might be the case, actually. Yeah, I think I might just be on the wrong meltdown level. Then it's definitely a good thing I didn't skip it. Oh, complete Glypoth meltdown level 6. Right. So we need to get past this one. Why wouldn't you just say reach Glypoth meltdown level 7? Are you stupid? That should do it. Yeah. Nobody died. Well, that was pretty easy. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Yes, indeed. What do we got? Could you fuck off? Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's put it on screen. It can enter your body through any aperture. But I think that's just if you work with it, right? I'm pretty sure that's just if you work with it. With my infinite hatred, that's not a flower. I don't want to get in. I don't want to get healed. Grape flavored candy. Yeah, dreaming current. Okay. Let's roll it. 3. Dreaming current. Yes! Some of you might have seen my profile picture. Drawn by an incredible artist that I will be linking on screen right now. Slime the Slime on Twitter. Alright, here we go.
Do you remember when we still knew the warmth of the sun? We've become too cold to continue cherishing such a thing. No, in fact, we weren't meant to bask in such warmth in the first place. You feel it too, don't you? I can see you already feeling the nostalgia in the air, right as you stepped into this room. There is a tale of 2 doors. Those 2 doors that never wanted to be opened, but had to be. Hey, it's me. Are you there? Can I come in? I didn't want to listen to what would come next. I wanted to pretend I wasn't in the room, because I knew what she was going to tell me. Sometimes her thoughts could be extremely reckless. It really frightened me whenever she did that. Opened the first door. I saw her eyes right after opening that door. She walked into your lab and started illustrating her hypothesis, carefully, yet decidedly. You wanted to tell her it was preposterous, but like always, she had you persuaded. You had no choice but to admit it was the only way. What made us so upset, was how much it hurt to listen to her put it so calmly, as if it were none of our business. How much we loathed ourselves for just having to tolerate it.
We just can't seem to get any further than this.
However, we will break through somehow.
We've got Carmen with us after all.
Don't worry, I think it'll all work out.
The biological scans show that Carmen is the fittest candidate, but we haven't run a precision test yet, though, so if you want to find another candidate, we can always... Carmen would... Carmen. You should have been the one to die.
The research wasn't bearing fruit. People were growing tired, yet their eyes glittered with expectation. She was on the edge. One more step would make her fall. Then that day, when Enoch's breath finally stopped, she finally realized that her path was always in her sight. Just one glance below the fall, and she'd never lift her head again. She wouldn't respond, no matter how many times I yelled. Only the sound of flowing water filled the air. I just kept yanking the doorknob like I were insane, yet I hoped it would never open. I hoped and prayed countless times. Opened the second door. The first thing I saw once I opened that door was a pair of closed eyes. She stepped into the bath herself, so that not a fragment of needless emotion like guilt would pile up on us. We saw with our own eyes so clearly. She was bleeding out and delirious, but still she held on to life. We violated her body with our own hands and buried her underneath the ground. Why was she so cruel? And why did we have to become so cruel? We asked this question without an answer, till the toast that celebrated our success blossomed with death. However, I have found a way to redeem us at long last. You have come to the right place. This is the room where she sleeps. Don't worry, she won't wake up with this much noise. Can you meet her again? Let's do it like this. Ask her, she who was always watching you from the beginning.
I have something I should confess. I actually have a much weaker heart than everyone thinks. I always say stuff like, count on me, and just follow me, in front of everyone. But I'm never sure about the things I do. If anyone were harmed or put in trouble because of what I do, I would definitely be shaken up and end up hating myself. I know that. That's why I need to ask you for a favor. No matter what I may become, please finish what I started. We humans have weak hearts. One crack and it will easily crumble. I am no exception. We humans have weak hearts. One crack and it will easily crumble. I am no exception to this, but you'll endure through it. There is only one way out, and it'll never change. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Are you unsure? I have this routine I do whenever I'm afraid of the path I've taken. It's like being a plant, photosynthesizing. Ease up your tension and just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now, fade away without a trace.
What a weirdo. Oh, there she is.
Yes, I was the only one. I was the only one who could fulfill her ideal. I was the only one who could finish it. Only me. However, she never told me this path of hers would be riddled with such vicious thorns and spikes. This is the bucket created from Carmen's sacrifice. This bucket is the beginning and the end destination of this place. E.G.O is endlessly produced here, spewing out life and death. When we saw that the bath was overflowing, we thought everything was over. However, we couldn't have been more wrong. She's alive right now, as this. She saw every path we walked. In reality, her ideal was simply too grand in the first place, and our power too minuscule to fulfill it. She sacrificed everything of hers without a trace left behind, but you and I, we remember the things we've done to become a wing, to stay a wing. It was revolting at first, but you see how we acclimated to it after the first few times. We flawlessly realized our hideous actions, just like all the other wings. No, not just that. We even evolved our own unique cruelty that can't be found in any other wing. The story of how human sacrifices are required to fulfill our ideal needed to be continued. So we had to put on the guise of simply being manic about energy production. Though we know the truth too well. Were we really only pretending while we were so indifferent towards the countless deaths? Probing and combing through the brain of a woman to blend into the world, to evade the head and the eye, throwing a person into the jaws of a monster just to gain some energy, reincarnating your colleagues just to make them live through the same agony again. Do you really think those are things that any normal person would do? Yet we closed up our eyes and ears and numbed ourselves. We eventually felt nothing for what we do. I named myself Abram to remember our sins, sacrificing the innocent. What did I even expect to achieve doing all this? Founding a showy corporation? I don't even know anymore. Does it really matter at this point? No, it doesn't. We were wrong from the start. Our very existence is wrong. You and I, all that's left for us is atonement.
You already knew. You know we didn't meaninglessly embrace this pain. Tifrith knew that a long time ago. I guess that's why he's always walked ahead of me. One day, I realized that you were also looking towards somewhere with a clear vision, just like he did. I just didn't want to admit that I was lagging behind. I think that's why I was always so frustrated. I'm the Sephira of the middle layer, head of the central command team. I can't afford to fall behind like that, now can I? That's the reason why I said I'll count on you, and hold expectation. Promise to show me someday, and show the world the fruit of our pain and labor.
The expectation for the meeting of existent germination of the seed of light.
You'll fall onto the ground no matter how much expectation and hope you have. You know what? Photosynthesis is for plants, after all. Things that actually take sunlight. It was never for something like you and I. Don't you know this already? We drove Carmen to death. We just saw that. I was always furious without any real reason. It always felt like I'm missing something, but I never knew what that something was. I vented this anger of mine in a rather bad way, as you saw. This madness without purpose would never go away. If you didn't stop me, it would have grown bigger, bigger. It would have eventually devoured me. Look, we're never going back to how it was before. The situation's changed way too much. But I was able to keep my promise with her because you stopped me, at the very least. You also have to remember this. She would want you to protect what we have left, rather than just languish in guilt.
The courage to protect germination of the seed of light.
Yes, she entrusted us with what's left. But we were not the person who Carmen thought us to be, no. The only person that believed in us was gone. There was no one left around us. Manager, do you know why I chose to join your small company instead of any other grander wings? Of course, Carmen's moving speech did pique my interest, not gonna lie. However, the decisive factor for me, it was because I liked how everyone here trusted Carmen. You know how meaningless the word trust is nowadays, don't you? That's not all, Manager. Carmen trusted in you entirely, until her moment of death. Everyone else who remained did too. Why do you think I decided to stick with you until the end? Just look around you now. Everyone gathered here just for you, and they're waiting expectantly.
Those who are faithful and trustworthy. How can you be so certain? Carmen lies here, neither alive nor dead. How can you walk towards the unpredictable future, leaving her behind here?
We are obliged to remain trapped in this cycle of eternal punishment. It's still you want to reach for tomorrow? You want to escape this endless regret and atonement? There is one final door past here that wasn't written in the story. It's one I can't open. It only opens to those who are not soaked in regret. Think you can open it?
Open the final door. I think yes! I think yes!
Why do I see only darkness? Why does my voice not reach you at the finale?
Sorry. Sorry, Angela. That's Angela, by the way, for the uninitiated. Alright, let's do this. Let's fucking do this shit. It's time to fight Gebura. Gebura. And I think the team that we have will do. I think mainly I want Roland and Angelina to fight it. Probably Roland with Heart of Aspiration on. And yeah, it's best to just stack that on one person, so also give him the protection. But yeah, you can... Honestly, it's not that hard because it's basically just the Gebura fight. Hesed's effect doesn't even, like, work during that fight, so you don't even have to worry about it. And she has less health, so technically she should be easier to beat. So let's go for it, right? Yes. She's not gonna appear just yet. Yeah. So he starts off with 2 weaknesses activated. But really, we just have to not work with them then. We don't even need the energy, technically. Actually, we don't. So we can kind of just... We can kind of just go for it. We can kind of just do this until we get to the Gebura time. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a great idea, actually. Just work with the easy ones. Until it's time. Yeah, so we're gonna wanna give that to Roland. And we're gonna wanna give Roland the Knight of Despair. In that order. Oh, and we're gonna wanna kill people, obviously. what's new, am I right? Unless anything new or interesting happens, I will just skip to the fight. Now, we might get lucky and not have to deal with the noon. But if we do have to deal with the noon, then that's also okay, because Gebura doesn't actually start doing things. She's just kind of being silly. She's just kind of standing there until you go fight her. So it's a choice, you know? So we can deal with the dusk before we actually have to deal with anything else. And it looks like we are indeed getting lucky. We don't have to deal with Gebura. Or we don't have to deal with the... noon. We don't gotta deal with the no noon today, baby. That's great news for me. I am happy to hear this. She has arrived. Let's deal with the meltdowns first of all. We want all the strong people. Come gather here. Hither. Come hither. You're not strong enough. You're strong, but you're not strong enough. For my liking. I know this didn't work very well last time with ranged options on the side, so I don't know if I'm going to go for it. But it's certainly an option I have. And we want them to be able to go through elevators. I would like you to go to these elevators so we can jump as much as possible. Preferably. Because that's the strategy that I was taught. The strategy I was told should work. So, we start off with you two, because you two are probably going to do insane damage, because you're crazy. She does quite a bit of damage still. I think Roland can solo though. Wait to heal up a bit. How about you guys go in with white shields, huh? Joshua is doing all right. You missed, idiot. Okay, she's doing the thing. Nobody's in the way, right? She's gonna fucking murder the safety team. That's fine though. And everywhere else is fine, yeah. Okay, great. Okay, she's gonna wait there now, at least. Yeah. Oh. Let's see if this works then. We'll wait to heal up a bit. Since we can. see if this works. Yeah, she does still favor targeting ranged units. There she goes again. She's gonna end up over there, which is just awesome. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she's going to switch to Da Capo and Mimicry. Yes, indeed. Big white damage. Big red damage. And then she'll throw it across the facility, yeah. So we can start heading over there. You have perished. E.G.O, big toss. Yeah, there she is, just hanging out. Just doing girl things, you know how it is. Veneer is taking a lot of damage. We might need to roll in this for a little bit here. While these guys heal up. I mean, we're in no rush, obviously. Veneer does also have the book effect, doesn't he? They will become more vulnerable to white damage. May have fucked myself with that. I might need to have you go back down there. You take a little bit too much white damage for my liking. Okay. You can take that. You can take that too. It's gonna later do her weird move where she like flies. Time to give you some rest. Going with these two buckleheads. Oh, did the toss. Okay, hold on. You might not survive that. Okay, at least you went down there. No, you can't go and do that right now. Come on. I'm gonna need you to chill out, though, actually.
Where the fuck are you going?
Where are you going? That did way more white damage than I was expecting. Okay, please wait a moment, Gebura. That's fine, nobody has the thing. Oh my god, they can't. No, fuck off. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking... You fucking piece of shit. I hate these people. Oh my goodness gracious. That's not gonna help. Yeah. Fuck off! You actual piece of shit. Not Blue Star, you fucker. They're going for Blue Star. Okay, they're not, but this is still fucked up. I hate panicking employees that run around. Just fucking... Why are they always faster? It doesn't make sense. Please, for the love of God, just stop. I don't even know where nothing there is right now. Okay, he's over there. Fucking finally. Jesus Christ. That was horrible. Okay. Now what do we do about you? Let him fight Gebura? Question mark? Yeah, I mean, that would be good. If he would go up there. Yeah, follow me. Follow Roland. Follow Roland. Come on.
You have received a voicemail.
Buddy. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna let you walk around. Who cares? As long as I'm careful about it, it should be fine. Joshua, I don't trust you right now. I don't know. I don't think you can, like, handle it. This is a nuisance more than anything. Like, to have this bastard just strolling around. Actually, I might just stick the rabbits on him. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Yeah, let me just do that. Because I don't need this anyway. It's fine. I don't need the energy. Unless the rabbits, you know, can't actually kill him, which would be concerning. They couldn't, apparently. He's just too strong. Nothing there is simply too powerful. This is so annoying. Help. Could you, like, go into Gebura's room already? You can't just be roaming around here. Buddy. Buddy, you can't just be roaming around here. Alright, nothing there heals too. While it's not taking damage. I forgot about that funny detail. Problem is she's standing here right now and I can't avoid her throw when that's gonna happen. Which kind of sucks. Like, big time. I don't need to execute them. This is more of a mess than I had expected it to be. Please walk up to her. I actually hate you. The reason I'm not killing it is because I know it would cost a bunch of bullets that I need to deal with Gebura. And that's just gonna be a problem. Okay, I have an idea how to deal with this though. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was enough. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Could you leave them alone? Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, Justicia. Yeah, this was the one where you could cheese it. So I hope I'm able to do that again. He just needs to be at the very corner, right at the very end. Stay here. Jesus. And yeah, that works, okay. Works because she's dumb. I don't like having nothing there just roaming the facility. Oh wait, she actually hit something. Oops. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, that's how. Forgot she does that. Okay, where is she going? She's ending up down there, which is at least more likely for nothing there to go. I'm trying to see something good in this situation. Now the last phase should be somewhat okay. Because that's just when she does her rush. And if we can stall out her rush and then just hit her really hard, we should be okay. Nothing there, please. She's right below you. Why won't you just go down there? Okay. I think he might be going down there. It would be so funny. Never mind. He didn't want to be funny. Maybe? Funny? Funny, nothing there, please. Oh god. Fuck you, dude! Fuck you! I hate you so much. Just go down there. She's right there. Just go down one level, you bastard. Oh my god. Fucker. You absolute piece of shit. I actually hate him. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, you gotta be kidding me. He decided to go down the long hallway immediately when I decided to go down the long hallway. Okay, buddy. Well, rip to those three. That's a big loss. I actually hate nothing there. Oh my god, I hate him. Is he coming this way now? I should have just stayed in the elevator, though. That's kind of on me. Partially. Can you two fight each other? They won't. Okay, great. Cool. Now we have you walking around there, too. I should have just backwards blocked it. I can't afford to lose 4 people, though. Can I? I think I'm gonna have to. That's just fucked up, man. Yeah. We lost 4 people there. Alas, that is how it goes. That was... A lot of that was just on me. That was very stupid of me. I think we can still do it. We haven't lost so many people that we're, like, guaranteed dead forever. I need to check who actually died, though. Yeah, it was the newbies and Tobias. At least no one, like, substantial, you know. We have 4 hires remaining. So, let's see how that goes for us. I'm very nervous, if it wasn't obvious. We're very close, but also very far away. This means we cannot afford to lose many people in the Binna fight, which is a lot easier said than done. And I need to be able to get to an elevator before the phase changes, so I don't have to worry about that. We're gonna do it the same way, it's just... Can't fire too many of these either. And you're not going down, are you? Okay, how about you finish it off? She's gonna do the thing now. Let's just see where she's going. Oh shit, right, she does Gold Rush first. Then with the Gold Rush, she'll throw Gold Rush into the portal, sprinting behind it, probably 50 damage. When she reaches the final destination, 10 seconds. Chase down the agents. Yep. And now don't make her chase us. Or don't... We don't chase her. He chases us. until she becomes exhausted. Where is she stopping? I can once again not tell where she's stopping. She's stopping there. Okay, she's gonna mark someone now. I think. Oh, fuck. God damn it. It's fine, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. We're almost there. I shouldn't have sent Little Red. When does she start doing the marking? I think whenever she feels like it. I think the wolf can just hang out. It doesn't matter. We're so close to the end now. Yeah, just leave her be. How the fuck did you get out? There were clerks left? Yeah, well. That one matters. Don't have black shields. Fuck me. Has she marked someone? I think she has. She has. Okay. Now can I do this correctly? I think I can. I can. I'm godlike. Come on, nothing else matters if we get this. Okay, thank God. Okay, 4 losses isn't great. It doesn't matter, though. That was something. Okay, parasite tree. We're unlikely to get it. Let's just roll for it. Yeah, okay. Burrowing Heaven is fine. Then I would rather not. Okay, sure. Sure, I think if we just ignore it, we should be fine. We're at the end, technically speaking. We'll see if we can make it with this.
Welcome. You won't believe how long I've been painstakingly waiting for you.
The wait was getting so boring. You know, the world made of dots is no longer interesting to those who've realized the existence of lines, so to speak. Think about the world in which you used to be. Singularities are manifested day after day. Everything changes in the blink of an eye. The wings and the head control this world, and now humanity cannot live without their constraints. Every single person just stays silent, even though each and every one of them knows how many ethically morbid compromises the wings are making. Those who are not under the spell of control die as loners and failures. That's where we've ended up. Who was I in the past? Who am I during the present? Who should I be in the future? Those are the questions that bring upon growth, but people stopped asking them a long time ago. All anyone has left these days is to die a slow death. Nothing is as boring as watching a predetermined fall. So, we managed to find it. We found the light that resides in everyone. Unfortunately, the majority of humanity wouldn't find their light on their own throughout their entire life. We are bound to be unhappy as long as we are chasing an illusion without realizing the truth. People began to hide their light in the deepest recesses of their hearts. Carmen believed that she would draw out such light, the archetypes that had been hibernating. Yes, we could see the truth. The abnormalities are no longer abnormal. They are no mere fantasy. The abnormalities are no longer abnormal. They are no mere fantasies anymore. They are our truer forms, restored to being by drawing a little speck of light from our hearts. Abnormalities are the true humans of this age. They are the pure form that bursts out from the chrysalis that is our empty skin. They feared and tried to contain the abnormalities. Do not place blame upon their ignorance. It is only natural for one to fear being naked in the face of the world. At least you and I know one thing. Carmen shall be our forbidden fruit for the new humanity. Now, speak my name. I am Adam, soon to become the root of this new humanity. I will wait for the fruit to ripen and come to life. I will wait for the fruit to ripen and come to life after I seed this vast forest. The forbidden fruit shall enlighten us all with the long-forgotten knowledge branded in our hearts. Just a single bite will open their eyes and grant them wisdom. They will be free of the sin of forgetfulness for what we truly are, and they will understand that they should feel shame for covering it in their shell. If we draw from everyone's well with the bucket, then their ego will have no need to be locked anymore. Just imagine it, everything that was suppressed, bursting out in every shape and figure possible. Does it not make you tremble in excitement? We've always asked this question. How should a human live? No one could answer that. But I found the answer. I shall show you, so join me.
Do you want to know how I could be so cruel? People live with their own anxieties. It is a natural price one must pay for confronting the unknown. However, I did not accept that anxiety, that fear. I devoured them to survive in this world. That was the first and final sin I have committed. I have no regrets about it. It was for survival. You were the same, no? I knew so, witnessing your face as you ripped through my brain back then. You may also say it was an inevitable process. However, it is about time you face the fear that you have now forgotten. And dare I suggest, face that fear if you want to stop the cycle.
The eye facing the fear, breaking the cycle. Germination of the fucking seed of light, baby!
Do you truly believe you can see things clearly when you couldn't even face them all this time? You are only saying this because you are afraid, aren't you? If you truly think it is a misdeed to deprive them of the act of facing their fear, then listen well. If we can conduct hundreds,
No thousands of good deeds committing one single sin is acceptable. Helping to shed everyone from their empty skin. Can you not see how that is the greatest good of all? People need someone like us. Think about the wave of redemption that will follow. It is within every person's instinct to pursue freedom. Please remember the reason why I happily let you pass. I did so because I wanted to see you fly with your own strength, despite being left in this harsh world with a skin as fragile as yours. Perhaps if we had talked more sincerely in the past, perhaps it may have resulted in better circumstances. However, we have already left our past far behind us. There is no turning back. We live in the endless conflict and regret, starting from birth up and unto death. We grow by embracing that conflict, that regret, and we walk towards the future. The I embracing the past, building the future. So you refuse to join me, and instead choose to move towards the unpredictable future. Our days will be filled with marvel and wonder that you cannot possibly imagine if you join me. You are painfully crawling through each day, and you still aren't even sure if you are on the right path. Our sacred secret cannot be wasted like this now. I cannot spare any more time. If you are not ready, I shall go first. Are you? You don't want to stop here, but instead stop me from going forward. Yes. So you do not want me by your side, even for the finale of this play. Those who shall face the end together with you. It seems I am not among them.
Okay, fuckers. It is time for the final-ish day. And we need to make sure to survive this. At minimum, we need 12 people to survive at the end. So with how it is right now, we would only be able to lose one person. Or 2 people. And I feel like that would be better than to... So we like... If we keep... Actually, we can lose more than 2 people. We can lose 6 people in total. It would be the same if I hired them now, but they would not be particularly strong or able to survive anything. I don't think we'll have enough people to deal with the meltdowns, though. Is the only issue I can see. So we might actually do... Maybe we do actually need to hire 6 more people. Just to be able to deal with meltdowns, so they're completely at baseline. 4 people. 6 deaths are acceptable, otherwise we lose. Yeah. Let's go into it with all we have. So may I direct your attention a final time to the wheel. Soda. Awesome. Soda. Lamarcus. Hunter. I think we have more than one hunter, so that's a problem. I'll find the right one. I am godlike. And finally, Travis fucking touchdown. Hell yeah. Exactly what we need. I will be right back. All right. let's begin with Hunter. Hunter was created by Game Reaper 9503. Like to be on the architecture team, which this time actually worked out. Hunter's father passed away a few years ago, causing his mother's health to suffer as well. He found a factory job to provide for himself and his ailing mother. A week ago, his mom was diagnosed with a fatal disease for which there is no cure. He had heard of the mysteries of the Lobotomy corporations, weird gadgets, weapons, and horrid abominations. But if a cure for an incurable disease is to be found anywhere, it would be there. He's a logical, reserved, and loyal person. He doesn't make many friends. Those he does befriend, he's willing to lay down his life for. Yeah, I don't know how many friends you're gonna make. But we're in the end game now. Travis touchdown from hit game. No more heroes. Nothing special about that. LaMarcus, also nothing special. Soda was... Oh, actually, hold on. I'm crazy. LaMarcus was created by Lady Luna. And I do think I recognize LaMarcus from Foreman Plays. I think that's one of the nuggets from that one. If you have seen that. It's pretty good. You should watch it. It's great. You should follow Foreman Plays. He's a great content creator. Soda was created by... keyboard smashing. She likes soda. Tries to find a vending machine that could send you to a new world. Failed to find it, and she went back home. She found an envelope with the L Corp logo on it. I can't give you the armor, unfortunately, but I'll give you the gun. Because, you know, we actually need everyone to kind of survive. So... yeah, this is it. This is the final day, and we can only lose 6 people. If we lose more than 6 people, the run is over.
1 day later.
Okay. So, I've slept on the whole situation, because I decided that doing all of it in one go in real life is a bad idea. This is still probably gonna be in one video, but I don't think that's my best option. Necessarily. So, after watching some other people play through day 49, specifically watching through some no-death playthroughs, I came to a few realizations, and it's basically, we have a 50-50 chance, I think, of actually winning this. Because there is a way to do it without any deaths. It's very unlikely, I think, that it's gonna work, but the chance is that Binna decides to go down to the architecture team when she spawns. Because she has 2 options. She can go up to disciplinary, or she can go down to architecture. If she goes down to architecture, we can do the rabbits. Now, that's also not, of course, not guaranteed to work, so actually it's not at all a 50-50, it's just, like, more like maybe 10% chance of succeeding. Then we also, because her meltdowns don't affect architecture, so we could just have her rabbits and then we deal with all the meltdowns that happen while the rabbits kill her, and then we won't have to pause, potentially. Now, there is no guarantee that works. There's not a single guarantee that that works, that she's even going to go down there, and if she doesn't, I'm not sure. I think we might just die. Because I don't think we have enough people to both fight her and also deal with meltdowns at the same time. So really, I think she needs to go down there or it's over, basically. Yeah. I don't think there's much more to it than that, really. I can't hire more people, so we have to do it with the people we have, and it's not a lot. So we'll have almost 2 people in every department, which is... It's already not enough if if a place gets 3 meltdowns at once, because that's just, we won't be able to get there in time probably. So I am still gonna charge up the backwards clock and kill people, because like they're not gonna survive. Oh, and we are still gonna have to deal with the dawn and potentially the noon, since she doesn't appear until the 5th meltdown level, which is really just annoying. So yeah, we have to bet on the fact that she'll go down here. And if she doesn't, I think we might just die. Like, I genuinely don't think... If... We need ideal circumstances, and ideal circumstances don't just happen in this game. Like, they never give you ideal circumstances. And if they do, I am the luckiest fucking person alive. That's all I can say about that. I would be the luckiest person alive. The only one I'll try to keep around is Central Command for the increased timer on the meltdowns, because that does affect her meltdowns as well. The rest do not matter. They do not matter at all. And I hope to obviously have the Black Fixer first, because that means that the other 2 noons will be much easier to deal with. Out of bullets. Okay, let's just get through it. I'm very nervous. Really could have potentially used more left gear. Could have been useful. But I did not want Mountain to hang around here, because that would have just been too much. That would be too much depending on Clerks dying. And that's just not great. Have Roland take the heart just in case. So if anyone can defeat her, I think it would be Roland. Like, it would be difficult. Probably wouldn't happen, but it's certainly... He's certainly the only person who could. Why did they just have a moon here in clouds? Isn't that kind of weird? Okay, it's the White Fixer down there. Ah! And we have the noon immediately. That's annoying. That is annoying. That's not gonna hit anyone. You silly. Oh, that is gonna hit them though. But that's fine. That move is so silly. Why does it get to just do that? Like all the way up and around, killing literally everything. Like, what the heck? Insanity. Cool. Okay, well in that case, just keep everyone where they are. Wait, did I forget to just kill you people? Did I forget to murder? Did I forget to murder clerks? Oh, I'm so silly. How could I forget to do that? Red Fixer down there. Black Fixer there. That's okay, I think. Yeah, that should be okay. Unfortunate. What can we do? Okay. It's fine. Yeah. I figured they'd survive that. They're strong enough. Alright then. Nervous. Bring everyone back where they belong, though. And then just kinda hope that she'll go where I want her to go. When that time comes. Which is absolutely no guarantee. But it's the only thing we got. Really? Really just need to hope. I should break out an abnormality. To get army back and happy again, because some people will die. I'll have to look at the meltdowns first. See if there's any priorities there that need to be dealt with. Potentially. And just hope she goes down. I wonder if putting anyone down there affects anything. I don't think it does, but I will do that anyway. Here goes nothing. Okay, let's see here. I need to up the brightness on my screen for real. Nothing down here. Pop a day. That can be ignored. That can be ignored. Should be everything. Oh, an army. She did not go down. In that case, we'll just have to deal with it like this. To the best of our ability. And ignore that one. Can ignore most things down here. This is a good spot. That's way too much stuff down there. Just take that. Okay. It's not enough time. God damn it. Okay, well, it's been a valiant effort. I don't know where Roland went. Fuck. That's not good. That's also not good. I think this is it. No. There's just no way. I can't deal enough. I can't. Yeah, we've had too many people die already. I mean, I can't say it wasn't the expected result, right? Could you not have gone down there earlier? And I guess she does melt those down anyway. I think, we're better off just watching. I mean, it was this day that I was gonna end on, I think, no matter what. There's just nothing I can do here. I just don't think there's anything I can do now. They're surviving a surprisingly long time. But it's just like... to some degree, like, what was I supposed to do? I don't know. I think someone better than me could probably do this. But, yeah, day 49 without any possible resets whatsoever. It's just, I don't think it's possible, but... I just don't think it's possible. Well, while we're watching this go down, I would like to thank everyone for having watched this far. I definitely enjoyed doing this series a lot, and I'm honestly surprised so many people like tuned in to watch it. I would have loved to have this speech over over, you know, the last day, but what can you do? I'm glad so many people watched. I must say, I don't think I'm cut out for content creation, so don't be surprised if you don't see more from me after this. I'll probably upload the occasional Limbus Company challenge run that I like to do. I like to do those a lot because I'm insane. But Library of Ruina, probably not. Lobotomy Corporation, I'm not gonna try this again. It took me a long time, I'm a busy man. Don't really have the time. As you've seen, my upload schedule hasn't exactly been the most consistent. In a way, I guess it's fair that it's ending here. I mean, where else would it have ended? I don't know how many people... We had too many losses. I think possibly if we'd survived that White Star Purge somehow, that one missed meltdown, that might have been enough. But I'm not sure if it would have been even then. It's a poetic end in some way. I think Roland's gonna hold out for a bit, but I mean, it's already over. I don't need to drag this out. I'm gonna end it there. Well, that's it. That's where it ends. It ends on day 49. I guess the expected point for some, but once again, thank you so much for watching through this series. I am honestly impressed that I managed to make it this far at all. And I'm definitely happy with getting that far on my first try. Now, as I said, I'm not gonna have another try. I'm not gonna have other series that I'm gonna start up. I appreciate everyone who's watched and everyone who's subscribed, but don't expect anything else in the near future. Far future, maybe I'll fall back on this if my other plans in life don't pan out as I would hope, but for now, this is where my content creation life ends, I think. I want to thank everyone who watched this far. I want to thank everyone who liked, everyone who subscribed, everyone who shared this challenge around if they did, everyone who suggested their nuggets. I'm sorry I couldn't keep them alive to the end. But really, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Loblocke by me, Hierarch J, and maybe I'll see you in the future, but for now, have a great life. And just thank you for sticking with me to this point. Goodbye for now.